Hi, welcome to gist.com. In this channel, we talk about trending issues and celebrity gist. If you find what we're discussing on this channel interesting, please consider subscribing and stay tuned, okay? Today, we're going to be talking about Korra Obidi and her estranged husband, Justin Dean. Let me just put this out there. I'm just doing this video based on what I put out there, okay? One similarity I can say Justin and Korra Obidi has is that they're both good parents. Korra is a good mom and Justin is also a good dad, at least based on what I have seen. So I'm going to give that credit to them. The difference between Korra and Justin is that Korra shows less emotion. And this is not to say that Korra is not emotional. She's probably just sucking it up and, just trying to control her thing. But Justin shows that he's more emotional, which probably led him to losing control and going out there to announce their divorce, which I think was very, very wrong at the time he even did that. That's just so wrong. No matter how emotional you can claim to be in a situation like this, when a woman just had a baby, and the best you can do is go on social media to announce a divorce, probably 4 or 5 days, less than a week she had her baby. Justin, try for this one at all. Honestly, I know our emotion, sometimes we allow our emotions control us, but a lot of time, especially being a guy, it was very, very low of him to even do such a thing. What kind of anger was he going through that he couldn't afford to wait? Just wait. And why does he even have the need to go on social media to announce their divorce? I still don't understand their whole drama, honestly. No matter how bad a woman is, or even if it was the other way around, a spouse is, the least you want to do is to even hurt them more at a very, very critical time. What Justin did was completely wrong, and he allowed his emotion ruled him completely, which was very, very uncalled for. So on this point now, I'm going to be talking about expectation between both Korra and Justin. Based on what I've heard Korra said online, it looks like Korra doesn't want to assist financially. Meanwhile, Justin expected help financially. I don't know, they haven't really, come out plainly to say, but from that live video Korra and her sister did, is always like it's all about money for Justin. And Justin expected her to understand that he needed help financially, but Korra didn't really show that assistance or give that assistance to him. So, which probably escalated his anger, I don't know. But anyways, that's that. For this point, if it was true that Justin was the sole provider when Korra wasn't earning, then it means that Korra was being unrealistic, supporting financially, and she also forgot to be grateful for those times that Justin provided solely without her help. So, on the part of Justin, he expected Korra to be accountable, especially when she started making money, but Korra wasn't showing forth accountability. So, like he said, in the one of those first comments or something he wrote on his page then, that Korra wasn't accountable, especially in finances. So, I believe these are the few things that really, really led to their disagreements, but they didn't really allow maturity to play a role in their marriage. Hence, this is where they are today. I want to believe both didn't really discuss how they will run their homes financially when they were both dating. This brings me to a very important aspect of courtship, which is communication. Communication is something you do not want to overlook. Communicating your finances is not something you just want to shy away. It's something you have to ask questions when you're courting someone. If you guys are, even before you think of getting married with a person, you can have it as a discussion. It's not like you're harassing the person or anything. You can just bring it in form of a very communicable way, so the person understands you're not just like asking harshly or something like that. Finance is a very important aspect of marriage, whether you're rich or poor when getting married. I suggest you talk about finance. It doesn't hurt to talk about it. It only helps to make things clearer. Disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Just saying my opinion, okay? It's just the way I feel about it. I just want to get that off the way, okay? Why do we think these very wealthy people talk about signing prenup in the Western world? It's because they don't want to lose all their hard-earned money to some opportunist or who came to marry them just for their money and not for love, or to be with them. Just in case the marriage didn't work out, everybody carry their kaya and go, right? That's the way it is in the Western world, I believe. In this case, it's the case of a typical Nigerian girl married to an American guy. We all know that in Nigeria, in a typical Nigerian home, men foots the bills like 100%. I know there are women who foots the bills 100%, but we're talking about responsible guys now. We're not talking about men who are opportunists. I know there are also some guys who got into financial difficulties along the line, and their wife have to step in, especially if they're already working and earning money. But I'm talking about the culture now. At least I can say that men in Nigeria take pride in providing for their family 100%. Don't get it wrong. In abroad as well, there are some families that their men are just a sole provider. Mom is a stay-at-home mom, and dad works 100% and provide for the family 100%. But in Justin and Korra's case, it's a little bit different. According to Korra, Justin expected her to help financially. I absolutely see nothing wrong in that, except she wasn't earning, right? But if Korra, as a Nigerian, doesn't see the possibility in helping out, then I must say she must be on the other side of the world. Or is it a culture shock? Well, in Nigeria, I want to believe some women, I mean, today foots the bill 100%, and which I know she knows about it. So I wouldn't think it's a culture shock. So Korra cannot act like she doesn't know these things, except it's not something she approves of. Again, that's why I said people need to speak, communicate, discuss, talk constantly about things like finances. You do not want to shy away from things like that. Before embarking into your marriage, you have to talk about those things. And if one partner is not in agreement to help, then you both already know where you stand and can make a decision based on your discussion, right? So communication is a very important tool when courting, and discuss your finance, discuss it, talk about it. Don't rant about it, but talk about it, because you need to know. You need to know what you're getting into, right? So it's not like a shock when, the whole thing starts. Anyways, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing, like, and share my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.